Okay, welcome to another video, Starman Astro. It's been a while since I put a video out. I thought you might be getting worried about me, but I'm still going. It's not that I've given up stargazing, I'm still doing it, but this time of year we get such long days and it doesn't get dark this is the time of year. We've just gone past the solstice now. My latitude is 53 degrees north and just get a constant twilight at night. But this video is mainly to talk about a phenomena which I think I've mentioned before in a previous video. This phenomena is known as Noctilucent Clouds, and what these are quite amazing structures that you can see in the twilight sky from around about midnight. If you're at this kind of latitude, we're looking at latitudes of between say 50 to 60 degrees, so like the whole of the UK really. And the latitude is quite important because you can only really see these clouds at these mid-latitudes. You can't really see them anywhere else. For instance, say if you're in France or Spain or something, you're not going to see these things. And it's all to do with the angle of the sun. And when the sun goes down this time of year, it kind of dips below the horizon, the northern horizon, but it doesn't go down very far. And what happens is you get these ice particles in the upper atmosphere that can see the sun because they're so high up, and they reflect back sunlight towards us at these latitudes, and they can give off some quite amazing structures. You can see on the screen now some pictures that I've taken in previous years of these clouds, and they're really hard to predict as well. They can show up one night and you can think, oh great, and if it's clear the next night you can go out and see them again, but you can go out the next night and there'll be nothing at all, nothing. So yeah, they're really hard to predict, but they're amazing, really amazing when you see a bright display. And just coming back to more recently, last night we were up in Cumbria taking some pictures at sunset up in the South Lakes. And I had in mind that when we came back we'd look out for these Noctilucent Clouds because it would be getting towards midnight as we were coming back. And we did see some. We had a look towards the north. We saw what I thought, we couldn't really tell, to be honest. It was still a bit light at that time. It was probably 11:30 and we saw something. And we thought, oh, you know what, I think that's them, you know. I think I could see something forming. There was a definite glow in the sky. So anyway, when we got back, we on the motorway back towards home, we got a good view of the northern sky, and we could quite clearly see these glowing clouds. So we pulled off the motorway and we quickly looked for a location. Funny enough, I had an app on my phone which told me where pylons are, electricity pylons, and I thought that would be a great subject. So what we ended up doing was going to these electricity pylons and using them as a foreground subject for these amazing ice clouds called Noctilucent Clouds last night. So if you want to get a chance to see these things yourself, go out after midnight, have a look out, have a look to the north, and see if you can spot anything glowing in the twilight, fairly low down. You're not too high up, fairly low down. Light pollution isn't a problem. You know, you can be in the middle of the town and you can see them. As long as you've got a clear view to the north, you're not blocked by anything, you've got a good chance of seeing these quite amazing clouds. Now, one way to distinguish them from normal clouds is that normal clouds will be very dark against the sky, whereas these quite obviously glow, and they have quite a distinctive structure, as you can see in my pictures there. So I'm going to leave you now with the pictures that I took last night, and I'll see you again on another video. Thank you.